Good evening, citizens of Gotham, and gratitudes for all the birthday wishes. Turns out February the 8th was my 59th birthday, but turns out this ship and I share birthdays. She was completed just last night, so that's her born on day 2. She's a 350 scale United Starship Enterprise from Polar Lights. She's got at least 40 lights inside of her. And I'm going to put these 3 9-volt batteries inside of her so you can see just how brilliant she can get. I say for a few weeks' work, she turned out very well. Take a look down here. She even has a little Galileo 7 shuttlecraft. It's there you go. Front, there's the back, little tiny thing. Now in the ship, it fits back here in her shuttle bay. Now, of course, if I was going to be one of those people that makes a fan film, well, naturally, trying to come out of there wouldn't work. It's still solid in there, and there's also too much wiring in there. There's wiring leading up to these 2 pylons here. There's 12 lights in each of these warp engines. In each one, they're all flat. They're all flaggers. And there's another dozen or so lights within this interconnecting dorsal and the secondary hull, and at least as many as 14 here. 2 alone in this lower sensor dome. And of course, she also has, I see a little red light here and 2 dots there. That's where the photon torpedoes and the phasers come out of. So very, very well detailed kit. Now, back when we were little kids, we were all making the little 1/537 scale ship, like the one that's right up above us there, and that was from AMT. That's all we had back then. And then Polar Lights came along with these in the early 2000s, and they've become the standard bearers ever since. And this is the one. These 350 scale ships are the ones that a lot of modelers try to create, so they look exactly like the studio models. And another good thing about it is, you know, all those sprue trees that all these parts came off of? Well, those don't go to waste. Here at Gotham Filmworks, we recycle. All those sprue trees are going to be turned and mangled and bent and reconnected to become piping and conduit for this Clathroken pirate ship I'm making for Squadron 0. In fact, I can take you into the green room right now and show you what that ship looks like and where all those sprue trees are going to go. Right here is the Clathroken pirate ship. And have you ever seen what an oil tanker looks like? They have all that, they have all those lines across there, and they're very, very complicated and very, very intricate in their designs. Well, it's the same thing with carrying space. If you need gases and certain types of POL and whatnot to function out there. Now, these right here, these are those sprue trees I was telling you about. And these are all going to get reused as conduits. They'll be cut in sections where they need them. You can move them along here. You can move them down along there, down along the rear of the fuselage. go where the fighter launch bay is. Some piping around there. Just about all this ship is made of recyclables. Even the two fronts of the warp engines there, those were Jello parfait dishes. So this is all being made from recyclables. Now, one ship that didn't have recyclable, that was Lucira here. She's the star of Squadron Zero, the Lucira files. It takes 2 actresses to play her. This full length one here, on 4 feet long, and this little 10-inch. So you see Lucira doing aerobatics and stuff like that, and that's actually this 10-inch long model right here. Whereas you see do close-ups and stuff like that, or we actually see when her wings actually open and close. That'll be this one here, the larger one. And in addition to her, we've also got that set over there. That's is actually an enlarged section of her drone carrier bay right back here. It's just large enough for me to get the camera behind it. And that's how we're going to film the scenes with her drone, called the Dove, that flies out of it. And that's to be shot, I'll actually be shooting the shuttle bay and the drone separately. See, because we really can't fit strings inside that little shuttle bay to fly it out with. So you film them separately, and the Dove drone will just appear to rise up and fly out the doors, and the doors will close up after that. And that way, Lucira can deploy extra assets during any number of missions you might be on. And right now, we're still looking at close to another year on production. Still got more 30 or 40 more drawings to do. And fortunately, these screw trees are also get used in some class-roping gunnery. Now, of course, you've seen the gunnery in Star Wars. That stuff all gets blown up. Well, we're not going to do that, because we don't do pyrotechnics inside this tiny little room. That wouldn't be a good idea. So instead, what I'll do is I'll have the thing appear to blow apart by hitting it with a leaf blower, and we'll just sprinkle on some baking powder, some glitter, so it just poofs up in the air. Then color correct it for with flash filter and some color corrected reds, yellows, and orange filtering to mimic an explosion. Actually, no, cloth-ropens don't breathe oxygen like we do, so their fires wouldn't be red. No, their fires will actually be blue and green because they breathe more monoxide and methane. So, yeah, that's another thing. You have to change the colors of the explosions based on what kind of gases your alien culture is breathing. So, yeah, that's what makes science fiction production so very well involved, but also very well worth doing. Well, gratitude for your interest, and good day, Gothamites, wherever you are.